Hi, I'm Todd Heitkamp, the owner of Dakota Angler here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Recently I attended one of the tackle shows here in the upper Midwest that I use to supply my store. And the nice thing about these tackle shows is that you get to see the new and upcoming things for the upcoming ice season. What I thought I'd do with this video is to show you some of these new things, such as augers, as well as other items, and still at the same time talk to you about the Ice Institute. So first off, let's show you the new things for this upcoming ice season. I'm here with Tom Neustrom with Strikemaster. He's going to talk a little bit about the new four-stroke motor from Strikemaster. Tom?
You know, I'm really excited because they have been the innovators of four-stroke motors, you know, for years and years. You know, they've had the only four-stroke auger for several years, and you know why? Because Strikemaster builds stuff that works, and that's the most important thing. Now we got the 35X Honda. It's an encapsulated head, which means to the common guy like me, that means where we can pick this thing upside down, turn it sideways, and roll it in a ball, and it'll never leak oil or gas. That's the most important thing for a lot of people is, you know, how do I lay the auger down where it's not going to leak? I'll tell you what, this one, it is never going to leak. So these are, you know, some of the functions that are really, really great about the new Honda four-stroke auger from Strikemaster. The other thing too is they have an exhaust system that actually gets caught up on top in cold weather situations where you can come back and it keeps the head warm, so you can start it in the coldest conditions, 25, 35 below zero. So, you know, that's a real improvement in the auger world. You know, and it cuts to 6,000 RPMs, and I'll tell you what, this is going to be a cutting machine like no other. And you know, for the people that have always stood behind Strikemaster, Strikemaster is here, it's there, it's everywhere. And now they got the new Honda 35X four-stroke. And I'll tell you what, I'll have one, and I hope you do too.
I'm here with Steve Hanson with Marcum Electronics, and he's going to show us what's new here at the show this year.
Got a lot of new stuff this year, as always. 6 new products, actually, to be exact. A couple new cameras, a couple new depth finders, but really the highlight that some of you guys maybe that are on the internet looking at new products have seen before, but the LX-9 is something that we're really excited about. It's going to run through a loop demo that we have planned for you. You've got the ability, for those of you that may already have an LX-7 or are familiar with the digital stuff, the ability to run full digital sonar or an individual camera separately, but you can also lay your sonar on top of your video image at the same time, which is really great from an education standpoint, that you really get an idea of how the fish are reacting and what your presentation is. We've often been asked for a combination system, but this really does it in a compact manner that puts everything on one display. I'm going to show you this really quick. This is a kind of a satchel bag that houses the camera assembly, so if you're in a situation that's not going to work the greatest for a camera that day, you can simply unbutton that and remove it and just use the sonar and just come back at any time you want and lock that back into place and carry it with you. So it's really something that we've been working hard at, and we really feel like we've done it right, and that's the LX-9 for us this year. It's going to be really exciting, and you'll definitely see it at the Ice Institute. On the LX-6 is a brand new sonar for us. It's this little guy, essentially the little brother to the LX-7. We got a lot of requests for something a little bit smaller, a little bit more compact, a little bit less money. So we've delivered that as well. You'll also see that there, and a couple new camera systems. So really excited to be able to share all this stuff with you guys this year, especially at the Institute. So hope everybody has a great ice season.
I'm also here with Jim Haas from Jiffy. He's going to show us what's new from Jiffy this year.
Okay, this year we're introducing the new model 41 4G Jiffy ice drill. Basically, you're looking at a unit that's very similar to the popular Pro 4 unit, except that instead of having a propane carburetor, it has a gas carburetor and a fuel tank, so you're using straight unleaded regular fuel. But basically, you're looking at still 1 to 2 pull easy starting. Very smooth operation as far as the idle, and because of the fact that it's a 4-stroke overhead valve engine, it has a lot more torque and more power than the other units in the product line. So it's a great introduction into our 4-stroke club, and of the new Jiffy line for this year.
The second purpose of this video is to talk about the Ice Institute. Yes, the 4th annual Dakota Angler Ice Institute, to be held on November 9th and 10th here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Some of the people speaking at this year's institute include Brian Brosdahl, Jason Mitchell, Dennis Kusubi, Tom Neustrom, Brad Hawthorne, Ted Takasaki, and that's just to name a few. I'm excited about this special 2-day event, $15 a day or $25 for both days, and that includes food as well as drink. But better yet, instead of me telling you about the Institute, let me have them share some of their thoughts with all of you.
Matt Johnson here with Ice Team, looking forward to the Dakota Angler Ice Institute, November 9th and 10th out there in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. If you're looking to learn a lot about ice fishing, get some pro inside tips, see the new gadgets for the upcoming 2012-2013 season, you owe it to yourself to stop there. So November 9th and 10th, Dakota Ice Angler Institute in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Ice Team's looking forward to being there. You can talk to a lot of us and get your questions answered. We'll see you there.
Hey, Bruce Mosher, today's tackle. We'll see you at the 4th annual Ice Institute.
Besides the great speakers, we have a great lineup of vendors that will be there on hand so you can touch and feel all the latest and greatest for this upcoming ice fishing season. These vendors include Strikemaster, Jiffy, Fravel, Clam, 13 Fishing, Northland, Marcum, Vexlar, you name it, they're going to be there. Plus, don't miss out, something new this year for the Institute, a night of great buys. First come, first serve, we're going to be talking about some of the hottest buys of the season on shacks, augers, clothing, you name it. So mark your calendars, don't miss out on this great opportunity to get the latest for this upcoming ice fishing season.
I am Ted Takasaki, and we'll see you at the Ice Institute in November. Make sure you're there because we're going to have a great time talking about all the latest ice fishing techniques.
Tell all your friends and family about the 4th annual Dakota Angler Ice Institute. We're thoroughly excited about this year's lineup, as you can very well tell. Make sure you mark your calendars for November 9th and 10th for the Institute. I'm looking forward to seeing all of you there. For more information, check us out on the web at dakotaangler.com, or you can give us a call here at the store at 605-336-9132. Again, that's 605-336-9132. Tickets are available here at the store, or they're available on our website. Again, we'll see you at the Institute, and as we say around here, good fishing.